I can do that.
Do what? Yeah. See you later, Mindy. Tell Donna I said hi. What are you gonna do?
Well, I guess, yeah, we had
What are you doing here?
If they hadn't
Is this you?
Okay, can we have a moment of silence? Rick?
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the agenda?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I'm scared to ask. Comments from the public?
Oh,
We'll take that.
thank you.
Okay. Consent agenda?
Excellent job with the microphone, by the way. Thank you for adjusting that for everybody who came and. Thank you.
Move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 8. Oh, no, that's 11.
I didn't want to yell. Number 11, renewal of employee health insurance for 2020, bill number 7453, ordinance number 9250.
Eric?
Thank you, sir. We have received our medical insurance renewal from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas City for calendar year 2020. The 2020 renewal is quite a bit higher than it has been in the last recent years. It is a 19% renewal. Staff is not recommending any changes to any plan benefits for 2020 except for one change required by IRS guidelines regarding our HSA plan. All other insurance benefits are renewing with no increase in premium. They include dental, life, and long-term disability. Staff does recommend renewal of this year's employee health insurance package. Bob Knoll of Lockton Companies is here, our benefits broker, to present you a little bit more information about the renewal.
Thank you very much. So I'll try to make this brief. Since
I wish you would.
Would you? I appreciate that, and I will do my best. Really, I'm building on what Eric has just said, and this agenda talks, well, the executive summary will actually cover everything, but there's backup for every topic that I'm addressing, which we can look at or not. But we have an executive summary, our projections, so our actuaries project what your increase would be, and then also, of course, the Blue Cross renewal rates compared to today for 2020. Uh-oh. Okay, look how brief that was. So, so our initial renewal from Blue Cross, even though, as Eric said, was 19%, it came out at 27%. Our projections were also at 27%. So we don't share our projections with Blue Cross unless ours are better. And if it's the same or worse, then we kind of keep it to ourselves. But what we did ask the underwriters to do is to look at not just the last 12 months of claims, but the last 24 months, because your plan has ran well for many years in a row. It's just this last 12 months has run hot, meaning claims to premium. So what we requested in talking with Eric is that it has to at least be under 20%. So, and that's with ACA taxes, because there's a excise tax that comes back into play in 2020. So we were able to get the renewal from 27 to 19% with taxes going to the ACA. So, and every other product stays the same. So that's kind of the overview of the situation. I do have a backup page for everything I just said. If you want me to go through it, I could go through it pretty quickly.
What it is.
I much appreciate that too. Well, you know, the presentation everyone has, and you can always email Eric or Kathy and just let me know what the question is. Thank you so much.
Okay, we got a motion?
First reading.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you again.
An ordinance adopting and approving addendum to group contract maximum refund account together with the A, benefit and rate confirmation for the city's preferred care blue PPO plan, B, benefit and rate confirmation for the city's personal blue PPO plan, C, benefit and rate confirmation for the city's Blue Saver PPO plan, D, benefit and rate confirmation for the city's Blue Select Plus Personal Blue HRA plan, and E, benefit and rate confirmation for the city's Blue Select Plus PPO effective January 1st, 2020 with Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas City regarding medical insurance benefits for the employees of the city of North Kansas City, Missouri.
I move that bill number 7453 be placed on second and final reading and passes ordinance number 9250.
Second.
Call roll.
Councilmember Stewart?
Yes.
Councilmember Steffen?
Yes.
Councilmember Farr?
Yes, ma'am.
Councilmember DeLong?
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce?
Yes.
Councilmember Smith?
Yes.
Councilmember Pearman?
Yes.
Councilmember Clevenger?
Yes, ma'am.
An ordinance adopting and approving addendum to group contract maximum refund account together with the A, benefit and rate confirmation for the city's preferred care blue PPO plan, B, benefit and rate confirmation for the city's personal blue PPO plan, C, benefit and rate confirmation for the city's Blue Saver PPO plan, D, benefit and rate confirmation for the city's Blue Select Plus Personal Blue HRA plan, and E, benefit and rate confirmation for the city's Blue Select Plus PPO, effective January 1st, 2020, with Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas City regarding medical insurance benefits for the employees of the city of North Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay, number 11.
Number 12.
Wow, okay.
Approval of purchase pumper truck, resolution 19-069.
Eric?
Thank you, sir. I'll call on the Fire Chief, Dave Hargis.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. The item before you is the planned replacement of a fire truck that was budgeted for. We budgeted $740,000 for the new truck. We're getting the new one for $736,000. It'll be about an 8-month delivery time on that. It should be a clone of our current 2014 pumper. It's the same model, setup and everything. It's just the 2019 chassis. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
Zach?
So that has the same wheelbase and everything with what we have right now as far as the truck that we're replacing it with, correct?
It's slightly different than the one we're replacing. The one we're replacing is a 2009. We'll go into our reserve spot. This is the same wheelbase as our 2014 pumper. It's the exact same chassis and cab.
And just not to bring up Armor Road, but you're able to use the 2014 turning on Armor without any problem?
Yes, we are.
Oh, very good, thank you.
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 13.
Budget amendment FY 2019 Emergency Sewer Repairs Resolution number 19-068.
Eric?
Thank you, sir. I'll call on the Public Works Director, Pat Hauber.
Thank you. The original 2019 city budget included $125,000 for emergency sewer repairs. On June 18th, 2019, the City Council approved a budget amendment in the amount of $160,000 to fund emergency repairs of 2 sinkholes in the Paseo Industrial District and 3 sanitary sewers in the area of 25th and Ozark. That required a budget amendment of $285,000. That brought the budget to that amount. After the meeting, 9 more sinkholes in the PID area occurred. On September 17th, the last meeting of the fiscal year, staff brought forward a budget amendment that contained additional appropriation of $458,500 to pay for the estimated cost of repairs. And there was contingency in that estimate. That amount was based on Kissick Construction's estimate for the completed repairs and for the repairs that were in progress. The final invoice was received October 8th in the amount of $707,057. which included Kissack's estimate, which exceeded Kissack's estimate by $102,726. In addition, staff received couple other invoices from vendors and made certain expense adjustments, which combined to $31,172. The balance of the 2019 emergency sewer repairs account after payment of all final invoices will be minus $133,900. A budget amendment to the previous year's budget in the amount of $133,900 is necessary to bring fiscal year 2019 balance to line item to zero. A lot of numbers there.
Any questions?
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 14.
Approving accounts due and payable by the city through October 11th, 2019. Bill number 7454, ordinance number 9251.
First reading.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
An ordinance authorizing payment for certain accounts due and payable by the city through October 11th, 2019.
I move that bill number 7454 be placed on second and final reading and passes ordinance number 9251. Second.
All roll.
Councilmember Stewart?
Yes.
Councilmember Stefan?
Yes.
Councilmember Farr?
Yes, ma'am.
Councilmember DeLong?
Yes.
Councilmember Pierce?
Yes.
Councilmember Smith?
Yes.
Councilmember Pearman? Councilmember Clevenger?
Yes, ma'am.
An ordinance authorizing payment for certain accounts due and payable by the city through October 11th, 2019.
Mr. Eric.
Thank you, sir. I'll begin staff comments by calling on the city clerk.
I spoke with Tammy Henderson over at the school, and as you all will notice, the art hasn't been in the art thing back there. And we had talked to the people that used to put the art in there, the Arts Coalition, and they weren't interested in doing that any longer. So I have talked to the school, and I think they are going to talk to the high school art teacher, and the students will start putting art in there
Okay.
for us. They're going to come over, they want to look at the place, and they may do it once a month, or they may do it once every 2 weeks.
Okay, so the other thing I learned when I was on the Pint Path is I talked to the guy and his wife at FM Music on 18th. What's it called? Is it music? Is that right? Okay. Yeah, so they have rotating art in their back room, and they were going to talk to the high school about putting an art exhibit on for 1 month. So I said if the art can't come from the high school, whatever, maybe we can coordinate with them and do something like that. I think theirs is generally more musical theme, but I don't know if it's always that way, so just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
Thank you.
We have a couple of reports in your packet, upcoming city items of note, and the YMCA monthly financial report for August. And other than that, I would just note, as I wrote to you recently in an email, Kim Nakahoto and I will be at the ICMA conference in Nashville. We leave Saturday. We'll be back. We travel back on Wednesday. We'll both be back in the office next Thursday. That's all I have, sir.
Yeah, see, I got a couple of pages here. I would like to mention, I hope you all, I know you didn't all, but RSVP for the Iron District tomorrow night. It's on Wednesday night, not Friday.
Wait. That's the soft opening. The grand opening's Friday.
I'm talking about the one we was invited.
Right, yeah. Special invite.
It's tomorrow night, yeah. And I would like a verbal commitment. I don't want to go through making a motion or nothing. But when you check the post office problem, can you add to that the entrance to the drive-through? That's part of it. The lineators don't have to go away, but they need to be moved. I've already ran over them right there. And I didn't mean to, I can guarantee you.
It's a real steep turn.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's all I have.
Been an interesting night. I just want to, make mention that there's this on the 19th, there's a veteran celebration at 10 a.m. down there at Memorial Park, which is down by the library. And then on October 26th is a spooktacular at Mackin Park. That's all I have tonight.
All right. Attended the Pint Path this last weekend. Seemed to be pretty well attended, and heard from the police chief there was no known incidents. So that's always a successful weekend when you have that many people out around town. I was going to mention Iron District. That's already there. Congratulations on a couple of grand reopenings, American Fusion and Expressive. They held a party out in the street this last week, and it's always fun to have a party in the street. So thank you for doing that event. Also, this Friday is, according to my calendar, Future Hornet Night at the high school. So I hope that's actually true. That's all I got.
I'm sure Dave would like me to invite everybody who's here and everybody in general. Apparently, they're inviting to the block party on Erie Street between 3 and 7. They've really gone to a lot of trouble. There's going to be entertainment, apparently porta pots. They're really going all out. But they've also invited the entire city. I'm not saying that for them. So, yeah. And I'm just on a personal side, Jesse will be bringing peach pie to our next city council meeting because he lost a bet to me. Cardinals beat the Braves. I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire on it.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Is that block party Saturday?
Saturday,
Mhm.
yeah.
It's on the little conditional use thing.
Oh, okay, that's right, that's true.
Are you done?
Done. Loading.
Yeah. As Bryant mentioned, the Pine Path is awesome on Saturday. They really ordered some great weather for us. Businesses, everybody showed up with their best game, and it was a good time. Yeah, the Braves lost to the Cardinals, so it'll be peach cobbler with vanilla ice cream. So you can all look forward to that. I am not a great cook, so it will be of questionable quality. The other thing I would ask for is.
Purchase that.
Oh no, that was part of the bet. I have.
You have to make
I
it?
have to make it.
Oh, okay.
The other thing is, hopefully we don't have too many issues as large as we had tonight. It was great to see the public engagement, but maybe we find a larger venue going forward. We had a few people messaging me that said they got stuck at the door and were standing outside, couldn't get in, and just decided to go home. And some people, I'm gonna guess, they signed in, stood in the back for a couple hours, and said, "Well, people have already said what I thought I was gonna say." So maybe we have a bigger venue with some more seating. Just a request. Other than that, good times.
All I had today was just to say thank you to the staff for keeping our second agenda short. And also thank you to my fellow council members and mayor for the collaboration working through this issue that obviously had a lot of feedback from a lot of different people. So thank you for the collaboration and the listening and joining forces to try to get through it. So thank you.
And Mr. Mayor, real quick, just before you get the last word, just want to remind the council, our employee banquet is Friday night
Oh, yeah, that's
as well.
right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Councilmember Clevenger, you hadn't gone yet. Well,
Okay,
I jumped
go
in.
ahead.
My apologies, but yes.
Friday night, I plan on attending that, so. Just a couple of quick, short things. I'm not going to talk about the YMCA doing, I think I jinxed them for the last couple of months. They kind of had a rough August, but hopefully they can rebound. And really want to thank all the people that were coming out tonight. I mean, all the emails that we received. I mean, some of our visitors emailed us, but a lot of our residents got in on this and emailed us one way or the other or stopped us in the street. And it's good to see that our council, I think we're a pretty cohesive council and can work through items. And rest assured, we want to work with our businesses to make sure they're not negatively infected, but we also want to work with our residents and make sure they have a good quality of life. So was happy to see that, happy with the outcome that we can all kind of collaborate on this. Other than that, I don't have anything else either.
I'm done.